Hey guys, it's Kendra. I'm in a different spot in this room today because I was counting on filming so many hours ago, and I have just been running around like a psycho getting so many things done today. Like, I don't even know. I've been moving non-stop, so I feel like I'm so out of breath. But because of that, at this time of day, the sun hits over there where I usually film, and it's super bright, so I'm over here on this settee. So today we are doing a pregnancy vlog for weeks 27 and 28, being pregnant with identical twin girls. I have one doctor's appointment to talk about, my glucose test to talk about, some products, a lot of baby products, and symptoms. So I hope you guys all enjoy this update, and let's get started. So the main thing for these 2 weeks, I'm trying to think, not too much is going on during the day. The only thing is once it gets later in the day, my body just starts to ache, and oh, does it ache. I feel like my belly just keeps getting so big, but Andrew feels like it's been the same for a long time, so who knows. But yeah, like around 7 o'clock or so is when my lower back starts to hurt, and my feet. It's just a constant battle. Like, sitting down is the worst, like laying down on the couch, like I said in my last video. So I try to just, like, if I'm sitting down for a little bit, I have to get up and I'll do dishes, and then I'll sit down for a little bit and then I'll get up and do something else. So keeping myself busy is definitely better for my back. The other thing is sleep. Sleep has been quite the issue. Last night was really rough. I don't really know how much sleep I ended up getting, but like I was saying in my last video, I think I said this, my doctor said with twins you tend to get a surge of hormones around 3 a.m. And it's so bizarre because 3 a.m. hits and I'm wide awake. Wide awake. It's not even like I just have to get up and I'm groggy to go to the bathroom. I am like, what am I gonna do right now? So I've noticed that I've been waking up at 12, 3, 6, and 12, 3, and 6. So it's kind of crazy because that's kind of when I'm guessing feedings are gonna happen, when the girls are here. So it's really just like I'm getting myself ready. I don't really want to complain a ton, but it's been a struggle. So I just want to be real with you guys. The thing that's hard is the only comfortable way to sleep is on my left side. But then when you're laying in position for so long, your muscles get tight, and so my shoulders just get super, super tight. And then I try to kind of shift, and I get kind of sick when I lay on my back if I'm not too much at it. Like if I'm laying down too horizontally, I get kind of nauseous just because all the pressure. So yeah, that's fun. But you know what? At least coffee sounds good to me, again, because I'm drinking my coffee in the mornings and it helps. This week I ended up getting a cold, which was kind of a bummer because it's been so hot here. And I hate being sick when it's cold, but I could tell I was getting a sore throat, and then, you know, the stuffy nose came and all that. So I'm officially in my 3rd trimester, which is so crazy. I think I had a little mini, like, not panic attack, but just all of a sudden I was thinking of all the things that I still have to do. So I registered online for 2 classes for Andrew and I to take. There's a birthing class. It's like the express. It's like 3.5 hours on one night, and you go through everything, and it's at the hospital we're delivering at. So we're doing that next Thursday, I think, which is wild. And then I also registered for a newborn class. I still get heartburn every now and then. Depends on what I eat. If I eat salsa, it definitely comes on. So I try not to eat anything really really spicy. But I do take Zantac still. I didn't mention that in my last video. So every now and then, if I kind of feel it coming on, I will take a Zantac and it'll help it a lot. My doctor's appointment went really good. It was super, super quick. It was the quickest appointment that I've had. It was an appointment with my specialist, and he just kind of measured the growth and everything was good. And this was a week ago, and at the time they were each close to 3 pounds each, which is so crazy. I mean, so by now I have about 7 pounds of baby in me. So he was thinking that they might be around 7 pounds when they're born, and that kind of freaked me out. I'm just thinking 2 7-pound babies, oh my goodness. But I mean, I want them to be big. I don't want them to be super small because a lot more can go wrong. So that's fine if they're healthy. I do think a lot of people have asked me, like, why do you think they're big? Like, what have you been doing? And asked if it's been like the protein that I've been drinking, that sort of thing. Honestly, I think genetics has a lot to do with it. I was 8.5 and I was the smallest out of my brothers. I have 3 brothers and they were all bigger than me, obviously. But even Andrew was a big baby. So I think that has a lot to do with it. But I don't know, maybe I really focused really hard in my second trimester on eating a lot because I had only gained a pound my first trimester, which is not good because I was so sick. But yeah, and then I do protein shakes pretty much every single day. The vitamins I take, which I got a lot of questions about, I will link them down below for you guys. They're the raw, what are they called? I think they're by vitamin code. They're the raw prenatals. I take 3 in the morning and 2 at night, which is pretty much doubling what you typically take just because it's twins. And then I take extra calcium in the day during the daytime. So I take like a big old pill of calcium, and then Tums, which helps with heartburn too. I've been feeling so much movement lately. It's not even just kicks anymore. It's like the full body is moving around, and it's like I feel their feet. It's so weird. Today especially was crazy. Every time I'd move around, all of a sudden I'd just feel like here's my stomach, and I just feel this little like pressure like pushing into my stomach, and every time I would look down and it would stop, but I could just feel like the feet just pressing, and then I'll put my hand there and I'll just feel like a little lump. It's so crazy. And I've also noticed that when I talk more, then I feel them because they can hear me now and they can respond to sound and light as well. So that's been really cool. And just like watching, I try to just watch my stomach sometimes. I'm still getting the Braxton Hicks contractions. I haven't really been noticing them as much lately. Maybe I'm just used to them. But my stomach will cramp up, and it's like the weirdest formations that happen. It's just weird to look at. For my glucose test, so I went in for the 1-hour test. Guys, if you have to go in, do not go in the middle of the day. That's when I went, and I don't know why nobody told me not to, but I went around 11 or 12, and I'd eaten during the morning, you know, obviously, and I didn't know that that would really affect it. I should have known. But I ended up getting 145, and I think the max that they wanted you to go to was 134. So I was definitely over the limit, not like way over, but I was over enough to where they wanted me to take the 3-hour test. So with the 3-hour test, you stop eating the night before at like 12, which is fine because I go to bed really early. And then you don't eat all morning, and then you go take the test. They take your blood, you wait an hour, they take your blood, you drink that sugary drink, wait an hour, take your blood, wait an hour, take your blood, and you do it for 3 hours. So I had my blood drawn 4 times, and then you have no food and no water. You can like sip a little bit of water, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I just would go to my car every time and just kind of lay down and try to take a nap. But I was so nervous because after, like, when I first took the 1-hour test, I was just like, gosh dang it, like I really don't want to have gestational diabetes. My mom had it with me, and she was just saying, you know, you have to go every single week, and they give you a nutritionist, and it just seemed like so much extra stuff. I'm already going to the doctor so much. So I focused really hard on cutting out sugar and carbs, and this was going on while Andrew and I were in Mammoth for our little baby moon, and he was eating all these like amazing sweets, and I just was like, I'm not gonna do it. And I was super strict, and I mean, I think that helped me out, but I just wanted to be like extra cautious. So I got the results back that day, and they were like perfect. So everything was super low. My number was like 76 instead of 145. It was so much lower. So I think you have to pass like 2 of them, and all of my numbers, all 4 of them were in the normal range. So very thankful for that. But when I told my doctor about it, he wasn't worried at all. He was like, honestly, that should be the least of your worries. When you are pregnant with twins, you have so many extra hormones that the hormones can block your insulin or something like that. So he said it can also like skew it a little bit. So he wasn't worried at all. And he said, honestly, like, say you do have it, then the babies are going to be a little bit bigger. Maybe we deliver a little bit earlier, but that's fine. You deliver earlier with twins anyways. So it just kind of, he wasn't concerned about it because everything has been going so well so far that it wasn't like a big issue. Okay, let me show you guys my belly. I have to kind of prop myself up so you guys can see. Okay, let's do this. So here we go. Here's belly. By the way, my shirt is from Nordstrom. I saw and I had to get it. Pretty large. I'm feeling pretty big. It's like I waddle around now, and when I have to like get off the couch, it's kind of hard. So, but it's actually really soft. Like, this feels very smooth. Okay, so let me show you guys some products. So first I have these swaddles, which I'm so excited about. They are by Swaddle. They're called, or the brand is Love to Dream. They're the Swaddle Ups. Original ones, stage 1, and they are 6.5 to 13 pounds. So I've seen these all over Instagram. I follow so many baby companies now. So it says a more natural sleep position, arms up for soothing, can't talk. And yeah, so can you guys see this picture right here? It just is in like a whole sack, and you're just kind of tightly swaddled, and they look really nice. So I have 2 of the gray ones. I also got 2 of these from Covered Goods. These are their multi-use nursing covers. So you can use them as a nursing cover, a car seat cover, infinity scarf, or a cart cover. So I got 2 of these striped ones, and obviously you only need 1 of these if you have 1 baby. But I wanted 2 especially for their car seats, because something I've been reading about with people with twins is that people, when they see that you have twins, they all just want to like come look at your babies and touch them, and you don't really want everybody doing that all the time. So these keep them covered. So here's what this looks like. It just looks like a big t-shirt without any sleeves. So you put it all over for a nursing cover, and then if you want to use it as a scarf, you just go like that, and it's super cute. And then you can use it over your cart, like your shopping cart and stuff like that, over your, if you're at a restaurant, over their high chairs, and they're just very functional, and they're very, very soft. Next I have 2 tubs. So I'm not sure which one is going to work best with, because we have a really big farmhouse sink now. We are in the process of remodeling our guest bathroom, which will be the girls' bathroom. So I might use one of these in that sink. But these are the Pooge tubs. This is a soft infant tub, and again, like all these companies you'll see on Instagram, I swear. But this is huge. Let's see. So it's just really soft, and you can kind of mold it to where you want to put it, and it folds in like a little, like it kind of nestles in your sink. It says non-slip surface, it hangs for easy storage, non-absorbent, material dries fast, and it works with pedestal and countertop bathroom sinks. Oh, so this one is supposed to be better for like an actual sink. I believe this other one's better for like a farmhouse sink. Okay, so here's this. This is the Pooge Splash, and I got like the kit. So it has a bunch of stuff in here. It has a towel, some washcloths. I already opened it, kind of went through it, but that's kind of what it looks like. So, okay, and this towel is super cool because you can use it like a normal towel, and then you can also use it like an apron. This like hooks around, so pretty fancy. So this is this tub, And this one is super light, so it's great for travel. You can just stick it in your purse, honestly. And this one is more like it holds its shape better. It just is more like structured as opposed to that one, which is soft. So it just kind of depends on your sink and that sort of thing. Next up, I have 2 of these Solly baby wraps. I wanted 2 of these because if somebody is with me, I felt like it'd be easy to both wear a baby. Sounds kind of funny. Or if Andrew's with me, he can put one on. If I'm with my mom, she can wear one. And it just is an easy way to have our hands free, as opposed to having to bring the car seat everywhere we go. I heard so many good things about these. Everybody I talk to says you need one. So the 2 that I got, this one is the Amanda Jane Jones for Solly Baby. So it's kind of like one of their collaborations. This one is in this, let me open it actually. I thought this would be good for Andrew to wear because I wanted to get one that he would feel comfortable in. So it's not all pink everything. So I have never opened these before. I need to practice. Oh my, it's so long. So this one is like a light gray cream color. It has these little tiny white like hash marks, like kind of like crosses. So I love this print. I thought it was just very like classic and stylish at the same time. And the other one I got is in Fig, which is this purple color. And I thought it was really pretty. I've seen a couple people wear this color on Instagram. I really liked it. I was debating between this one and the light pink, but I just feel like we have so much pink right now, and this color is like a very muted purple. So these are so soft. So we got those, so I'm excited to give those a shot once babies are here, which is so soon. I can't believe it. 8 more weeks. Can you believe it? I can't. Next up, I have these little PJs that are so cute. They are by the company Ice Cream Castles, and the owner of this company has twins, actually, I found out. So here these ones are. They're this little blush color. Are they unicorns or horses? I don't know. And little constellations. They're precious, and they're very, very soft. So cute. Another thing I got are these baby cards. They're by Milestone, and I'm sure you guys have seen people post pictures with their babies and it says like, I'm 2 weeks old today. I got these kind of for me just because I'm not going to post every single picture of these with them, obviously, but just for a keepsake, and I thought it'd be cute to have later down the road for them to see. So they actually have a twin one, which I thought was very handy because a lot of things aren't twin friendly, I have realized. So there's certain ones that you don't need for both of them, but some you do need for both of them. So there's like, I slept through the night for the first time, and you can put the date on there and the name, so each girl gets their own. Today I smiled for the first time, and then the other ones are super cute. They're like combined, so it says, today we came home, today we both slept through the night for the first time, today we smiled at each other for the first time. So I thought those were really sweet. So that's it for today's update. I hope you guys found this helpful. For those of you guys who are pregnant, I hope you are doing well, and that's it. So I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye. Today I'm doing a video on pumpkin, which is one of my favorite things ever. I'm one of those people who loves everything pumpkin. I feel like you either don't care at all about pumpkin or you're obsessed with it, and I'm obsessed with it.